Missouri takes on Oklahoma in Norman. I've got the final score being a little bit more low scoring than probably most people do. I have Oklahoma winning this game 20-13, just based off of the feeling that neither of these teams are going to be airing out the ball. I think whoever shows up with the best defense in this game wins. It's that simple. Oklahoma has a tall task in stopping Ahmad Hardy, who's probably one of the best running backs, if not the best, in the whole country right now. Coming off of a hot performance of 300 yards and 3 touchdowns against your own Mississippi State Bulldogs, Landon, Ahmad Hardy is virtually unstoppable if they can get that play action pass game going. So if Matt Zollers plays good football, Oklahoma may be in for some serious trouble in this game, but I just don't see that happening.
I think they're still just too one dimensional to go on the road and beat a team with a defense like Oklahoma. So I like Oklahoma 24-14 here.
Yeah, I really do like the receivers that Missouri's got. Kevin Coleman is a really solid player, and I wanted the best for him after seeing him transfer, but this offense is just not giving him the output that he deserves with the kind of player that he is. I think looking back on it, he probably would have picked a different school to transfer to, at least if he wanted a better
Should
production
have
on the
stayed at
season.
state.
I think he would have cooked at State. I think if he had gone somewhere like Alabama or Ole Miss, he would have cooked too. But regardless, all of those teams have good receivers, so he could have gotten buried on the depth chart at one of those teams. He really stands out at Missouri as probably one of their best receivers. Overall, though, this game actually, both these teams are pretty similar to me, except offensively they're slightly different. They each have a key player on offense that can move the ball with their legs. John Mateer is probably the best runner on Oklahoma's football team, and he's the quarterback. And then you look at Missouri, and Ahmad Hardy is pretty much the whole offense right now. So those two players had the biggest impact on scoring in this game. I'm probably taking Oklahoma and John Mateer to find some passing touchdowns and explosives on a somewhat susceptible Missouri secondary, but Missouri's defensive line can get after you too, and we saw what Ole Miss
Again,
was able to do against Oklahoma at Oklahoma. They got pressure with a average defensive line, so I'm sure Drink is looking at that as the kind of coach that he is, and he's going to want to take advantage of that schematically against them. So if they want any chance in this game, they're going to have to wreak havoc on John Mateer and make sure that his line is held back there in the backfield. Still like Oklahoma though, that defense is just so good. I think that they find a way to slow down Ahmad Hardy. Looking at the blueprint that Alabama laid out for them in that game when they played Missouri, I think they'll probably find something that is pretty similar to that in their own right and probably bottle him up in this game.